as we get the herd to Surprise Valley, Panhandle, you and Larry go back to the ranch for more supplies.
Right, Mr. Burke. And I sure hope nothing happens to this bunch of cayuses.
So do I. We don't want to claim bad luck all the time. Considerate of Burke to round up his horses for us. Come on, boys.
The herd on the run. We'll join you pronto. Tex, he probably never knew what hit him.
Yeah, it's going to be plenty tough having to tell his daughter.
All right, boys, lift him in the wagon.
All right, boys. Take the herd down to the hangout through Eagle Pass. I got to report back to Big Jim.
Jim Greely around, Blackie?
Yeah. He's in his office talking to Boy Daggett, the Army agent.
You wouldn't think of knocking before you come in, would you, Hank?
You ain't going social on me, are you, Jim? Well, I knew you were.
All right, we won't go into that. Did you get the herd?
Did I ever fall down on the job before?
No.
And by the way, I don't think you're going to be bothered by Dan Burke anymore.
Good. A couple more raids and we'll have that Burke Garden outfit just where we want it.
What about young Frank Gordon, Burke's partner? You suppose he'll give us any trouble?
Not him. From what I hear, he's too busy back east getting drunk. Well, he ain't been in these parts in the last 10 years.
What about Burke's daughter?
She might put up a little fight. We'll take care of her.
Nah, don't you worry about that. Oh, when Colonel Mao get in town, Daggett?
In about 2 weeks. I wired him that I didn't think the Burke Garden Ranch would be able to fulfill their contract on those cavalry horses, that I'm negotiating with you.
That's fine. I expect that Army contract's going to make me $150,000.
You mean us?
Now, look here, Daggett. You're getting these rustled horses, and you're getting a good price for them in foreign countries.
Yeah, sure. But by the time I rebrand and smuggle them aboard ship, I've lost half of my profit. I'm not in this thing for my health, you know.
Now, why don't you two hombres grow up? There's enough money in this deal for all of us.
You're right, Hank. Well, stick around town a few days, Daggett, and I'll have another bunch of horses for you.
All right.
You say Benson is sending 500 head to the Burke Gordon Ranch? Right. We'll take care of him. They're being held in Oak Canyon. I don't care how you do it, but you've got to stop those horses from reaching the Burke Ranch.
Something's got to be done to stop this rustling, Ted. Do you realize that in 10 days we're supposed to deliver 3,000 head of horses? And if we can round up 500 right now, we're lucky.
Well, I've done everything I can, Miss Kay. They seem to know every move we make.
So I've noticed. I've spent every dollar I have trying to save that contract.
Well, what I can't figure out is they just disappear and nobody ever sees them again.
Yeah, that sheriff's about as useful as a cayuse with 3 legs.
Don't you worry, Miss Kay. I know where we can buy 2,000 head of horses.
So do I, but what do we use for money?
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. Say, why don't young Gordon come out here? He's got plenty of money.
He's too busy spending it and being a playboy. I've wired him at least a dozen times explaining the situation, and he hasn't even shown me the courtesy to answer. I guess he's just not interested.
Well, why don't you send him another telegram and make it plenty strong? Tell him you're going to lose the ranch if he don't come out here and help you run it.
There's more truth than poetry in what you say, Panhandle, but I guess it's our only hope.
I think you're wasting your time, Miss Kay.
Maybe.
This place is too high class for us?
No, I can take it.
Good. We'll sneak over and sit down and pretend that we've been drinking. This is my reserved table. Allow me, my little chickadee. Coffee? Hello, my good man. The best in the house. For me and my girlfriend. And keep the change. Hey, you know... Hey, what's the matter, Greely? You look like you mad at me.
Well, I've got a right to be. You promised me we'd be married this morning.
Well, what about it?
Well, all we've been doing was going around from one bar to another.
Oh, you poor darling. Look, I'll tell you what we'll do. Tonight we'll have a good time, and our first thing in the morning, we'll get married.
Yeah, that's what you told me yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh. See me do that. Boy, if I only had a rope, would I show him? If I only had a rope. Say, you can't do that stuff around here. You interfere in the show.
No, well, from the looks of things, I'm doing all right.
Well, that's what you think. Come on now, get out of here.
What?
Now, you get your girlfriend and get out of here.
Just a minute. Before you throw him out, give him back that roll of bills you just took out of his pocket.
Well, you're crazy, Kenne. I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that? Here.
20.
You...
Thank you, partner. Why, we sure licked them, didn't we?
I know. I'm fired. I beat you to it. I'll quit. I'll take you out of here.
Wait a minute. Take off that suit.
Well, that ain't a bad idea. I never did like the outfit anyhow. Wait till I change clothes.
Oh, I'll never take another drink. Oh. 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 Oh.
Here, take this, old man. Might make you feel better.
Oh.
Nasty, huh?
Oh, thanks. Hello.
Well, hello yourself.
Hey, you don't know how bad I feel about you losing your job. But maybe I can make it up to you some way.
Oh, forget it. I didn't like the place anyhow. Just trying to get enough money to get back to Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah. Me and my partner come to the city with a bunch of stock. Sold them out, but he skipped with the money. Left me stranded.
That's too bad. That's too... Uh-oh. This little telegram reminds me of something. You know, I own half of a ranch somewhere in Arizona. That is, my father did, and he left it to me. I wonder... What do you suppose they want?
Why don't you try opening it? Maybe you find out.
That's a swell idea. Well, that's funny. There isn't anything in this. You know, this is the fourth one I've gotten like this in the last few weeks. I wish they'd stop fooling.
Why don't you try reading the telegram instead of the envelope?
Huh? See, you're smart, aren't you? That's silly. Maybe you better read it. I never could read on a moving train.
All right. Absolutely imperative you come to ranch and take charge. I've wired you several times regarding Father's death and condition here. Stop. Need additional money at once to carry on, or we'll lose ranch as well as Army contract. Signed, K. Burke. Gee, looks like this K. Burke's in quite a jam.
Well, she's always in trouble. You know, I haven't seen her since she was a little bug-nosed kid. And if she's anything now like she was then, she's a female cyclone.
According to this, she needs help, Gordon. Says she's liable to lose the ranch.
Oh, so what if she does? I'll be better off. It's only a headache anyway. Joe, speaking of headaches, I'm sure going on the wagon.
You better go to Arizona.
Arizona? No, sir, I want no part of Arizona, not me. I'll tell you what, though. Why don't you go out and sort of handle things for me? I'll pay you a good salary.
Suits me all right. Wouldn't be any use, though, unless you went along to back me up.
I don't know. Maybe I should go out and... Don't answer that, will you?
Sure. Hello? Yes, it is. You want to speak to him?
Who is it?
Some lady by the name of Gertie.
I'll talk to her. Gertie, no, tell her I'm not in. Tell her I'm on my way to Arizona.
Arizona? I'm sorry, miss. Mr. Gordon's on his way to Arizona. And he left word that you...
What's the matter?
I don't know. Sound like she fainted or something.
Good. Come here. You wire Kay Burke and tell her to expect us when we get there. It's either that or get married. We'll leave as soon as the room stops spinning around and I can find the door.
Good.
Tell me, what's your name?
Gertie.
What?
Gertie, and she's a fine...
Gertie, take her away. I don't want her. Gertie.
What's the matter? Having more Gertie trouble?
Yeah, they can't do this to me. What does Kay Burke think I'm going to do, walk out to the ranch?
Well, let's get our horses.
Come on. I don't think they'll give us much trouble.
Are you Frank Gordon?
Gordon? Who, me? No, I'm only a secretary. That's Gordon over there.
So you're Frank Gordon, eh?
Any crime in that?
Yes, there is. When that afternoon train comes through here for the east, you're going to be on it.
Oh, no. I don't like trains. They make me seasick.
You're going to be more than seasick if you don't take my advice. You ain't wanted in these parts.
Well, sure friendly around here, ain't you? Now, listen, mister, whatever your name is. I like it out here. I'm liable to stick around here for quite some time. Now, is that a nice way to treat a stranger? Come on, get up from there. Get on your feet. Now get going. Tell whoever you're working for that Frank Gordon's out here to run the Burke Garden Ranch. Can't be bluffed by any amateur badmen. Go on.
Boy, oh boy, I sure used my head when I told him you was me. Because if I'd been you instead of you, I'd have gotten a beating. But by you being me instead of you, I'm still feeling fit as a fiddle.
I hope you know what you're talking about, because I don't. What about this horse here?
Why, this is Tarzan, partner. The smartest horse in this part of the country can do anything but talk.
Go ahead and buy him if you want to. What do we care about expenses? Look, I got some very important business to take care of in town. I'll be out to the ranch a little later on.
Now, look here, Frank. You've been drunk ever since I've known you. Can't you stay sober long enough to straighten things up around here?
Are you insinuating that I drink?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, go on and run the ranch the way you want to. You don't need me anyway. And if you need any more money, look me up. I'll be around.
All right. You see that hombre again? Give him back his gun.
That's right, huh?
What was you saying about this horse here?
Well, now, I'll just show you a few things.
Pretty good-looking animal. I looked
Yes,
at him a while ago.
he is. Say, Tarzan, come around here. Now, look at this gentleman. Would you like to have him as an owner?
That's cute, huh?
All right, Cure. Now then,
All right.
Tarzan, a nice little smile for the man. Come on, a nice little smile. Say, yes, sir, I'd love to be with you. Well, isn't that nice? Now then, show the gentleman how old you are. Come on. How old are you now? 1, 2, 3.
3. He's born 3.
Oh, 4, 5. Now then, will you bow nicely for the man? Come on, bow. That's it. Bow, bow. That's a boy. What do you think of that now? Now then, how would you like to go with the man, huh? All right, go ahead. Go on, show him.
Well, hey,
Give him a loving nod.
that's nice. That's all right.
Nice loving nod.
I think he does like me at that. We're going to get along all right. I'll take him. How about a saddle and outfit to go with him?
Oh, I've got the whole outfit right over here.
All right, we'll take it.
Here he comes. That dude's secretary ain't with him. All right. Put him up and keep him up.
What is this, a game? You fellows seem mightily interested in me.
You said it. We even like you so much we're going to take you out to our house for a nice long visit.
Yeah?
Now get on one of them horses and don't try any funny business.
Get them horses! Where do you think you're going?
I want to see Kay Burke.
She probably don't want to see you. She's kind of particular.
I wouldn't be surprised. From what I can hear, she's a regular female cyclone.
Thanks for the compliment. Female cyclone, am I?
Well, gee, I'm...
You don't have to explain. What do you want?
Well, I wired you trying to explain.
Oh, so you're Frank Gordon.
Yes.
Well, it's about time you got here.
Well, let's don't jump at one another's throats. What's the trouble?
Trouble? This is a fine time to ask me that. I've been trying to get in touch with you for 6 months. And now with my father dead, and nearly all of the horses stolen, you show up.
Say, are things really that bad?
They're worse. Come on in the bunkhouse. I'll show you where you can flop. How's the place look to you after all these years?
Oh, just about the same, I guess.
Why, Frank, we just changed this place all around last fall.
Oh, well, I guess I've been gone too long. I think I'll wash up.
Hey, Frank, there's the washroom.
You're getting mighty forgetful, I guess. Well, where'd you get them?
Oh, I thought you might be needing these with all this trouble.
Say, that's a fine-looking outfit. Wouldn't mind having a pair of them myself.
They are yours.
What do you mean?
What's the matter? Those belong to your father. You used them last time you was here.
Imagine me forgetting that. I should have remembered it. I don't know what's the matter with my memory here lately.
I don't either, but I aim to find out, and first of all, I'm going to jog your memory by telling you I don't think you're Frank Gordon.
All right, I'm not Frank Gordon.
Well, if you ain't, then who are you?
Ken Clark, Douglas County, Arizona.
It's my territory. Say, you ain't no kin to Jim Clark, the sheriff of Douglas, are you?
Here's my father.
Well, how come you're using the name Gordon?
It's kind of a long, drawn-out story. You sit down and I'll explain it all to you.
Wish I hadn't sent for him, Tex. I know we'll never get along.
Say, you want me to sort of discourage him about sticking around?
No, that wouldn't do any good. I've got to force myself to be nice to him until I find out whether he'll put up enough money to straighten things out here. Hello.
Hello, Miss Burke.
Howdy, Miss Kitty. Tex, this is Frank Gordon, the other half of the Burke Gordon outfit. Frank, meet Tex Hannan, our foreman.
Howdy. How do you do?
I just got through explaining to Frank what's been going on here, and he wants me to show him over the ranch.
Yes, I'm anxious to see that last herd of horses you rounded up.
I'm sure you have a perfect right to investigate your own property.
Coming along, Tex? Well, I sort of figured on going over to see Greely and trying to talk him out of selling us enough horses to make good on our contract. Then letting an army pays us. Greely run that many horses? Yeah. He's about the largest rancher in this part of the country. Raises a fine breed of stock, too.
Greely wouldn't sell us nothing, not even if we had the money to pay for it. He's been after that army cartel.
Well, we'll talk to Greely later. Let's get going now.
Our herd, boys. That was our herd.
Lord.
Wait a minute. You might hit Tex. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Head leather, man. Let the rustlers go, boys. Let's get back and turn our horses. Come on.
Well, now we got them rounded up, boys. What are we going to do with them? Leave them out here on this open range, they're a cinch to be rustled again. Well, I don't know what else we can do with them.
I do. We drive in Surprise Valley. That's where we was heading with the big herd when they was rustled and old man Burke was killed.
Yeah, that's right. They ought to be safe there. All right, let's get them moving then, boys.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing much I can do about the matter. You see, Colonel Marlowe arrived the latter part of this week, and it's really up to him to decide.
But you're the buyer for the cavalry in this district. Surely you can persuade him to delay his decision, at least until we get a chance to recover our stolen stock.
I'm willing to do anything I can to help you. However, Colonel Marlowe has very definite ideas of his own, and if you fail to produce a number of horses agreed upon, he'll award that contract to someone else.
Well, I'll appreciate your efforts anyhow, Mr. Daggett.
Good evening, Dick.
Good evening.
Good evening, Panhandle.
My name is Kay.
Hi, Mr. Daggett. Meet Frank Gordon, Miss Burke's partner from the east.
Glad to know you, Mr. Gordon.
How do you do, sir?
I was talking to the young lady about the Army contract, and I promised to help her all I could to retain it.
Well, thanks. We nearly lost another herd today. We'll probably need all the help we can get.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll be running alone. So, Tex, will you take a little look at this stirrup leather? It looks weak.
Sure.
Surprise Valley. Greely knows where it is.
Well, I think that'll be all right, Mr. Daggett. Thanks, Tex.
You say we nearly lost another herd today, Frank.
Yes, a bunch of rustlers tried to run them off, that's all. 3 of us got there just barely in time.
Well, I reckon the herd will be plenty safe now if we get ready to deliver them, Miss Kay. We took them to Surprise Valley.
I want to talk to Mr. Gordon alone, if you and Tex don't mind.
Well, sure, Miss Kay.
Mr. Gordon, the main reason I wired you to come out here was from a financial standpoint. I believe we can hold on to our contract with the Army if we can get a hold of enough horses to meet this next delivery.
Well, what do you suggest?
There's only one thing to suggest. We've got to arrange to buy enough stock to make good our agreement. Once the contract is renewed, we've got 3 months to figure out a way to keep it.
Well, the idea sounds all right, Miss Burke, but it might not be a safe investment.
Well, we're certain to get our money back. The Army always pays on delivery.
Well, I have to think it over.
Why should you have to think it over? I know where we can buy plenty of horses, and you've got the money to do it.
I know, but you don't understand.
I understand this much. It doesn't seem to make much difference to you whether I lose this ranch or not. Well, it does to me. Outside of my interest in this place, I haven't got a thing in the world.
I realize that, Miss Burke, but I'll still have to think it over.
Forget it. I should have known better than even to mention it.
Well, Panhandle, certainly got myself in a fine jam. Miss Kay just asked me to put up enough money to buy the horses to fulfill that Army contract. Of course, I had to do a lot of stalling and wound up making a fool of myself.
Boy, that's something. Maybe we better tell her the truth.
No, I thought of that. She was so mad I didn't have the nerve. No, she's a mighty swell person, Panhandle. I wish things could have turned out different. The only thing I can do is look up Gordon and get him to explain the whole situation. He's not a bad sort. I think I can handle him.
Yeah, the only thing is, I hope he ain't got lost in the shuffle. What you told me about him, he's liable to be on his way back to Chicago by now.
Well, it won't take us long to find out. We're riding into Mesquite first thing in the morning. Come on, let's turn in. I'll be out in a minute, Panhandle. Good morning, Miss Burke. You know where Tex is?
I certainly do. I sent him out to Surprise Valley to see if Larry and the boys are all right.
Rustlers found the herd in Surprise Valley. They stampeded them.
What about the boys?
I was the only one almost got plugged by some mysterious hombre a couple of miles up the trail. I'm sorry, Miss Kay.
Well, that's all right, Larry. It wasn't your fault. You better go and get some rest now.
Thanks, ma'am.
That certainly was a bright idea of yours, taking the herd to Surprise Valley. You were probably trailed all the way.
I don't think so. Somebody must have tipped the rustlers off.
No one knew where the herd was outside of our own boys. From now on, I'm taking matters into my own hands. I'm going to town and round up a posse big enough to comb this entire country.
We're going to town, too, Panhandle. I want to locate Garden and get him and Kay together.
Well, maybe it'd do some good, but I'd sure like to find out who tipped off them rustlers. Larry and his boys are with the herd, and the rest of us was here at the ranch all night.
What about this Army agent? Suppose he could have found out something?
No, we didn't say nothing to Miss Kay about where we taking the herd after he left.
Wait a minute. Tex went out to help Daddy with his saddle cinched. He was with him alone long enough to tip him off.
By golly, you're right. And another thing, Larry didn't meet Tex on the trail coming back from the valley, else Tex would have been with him.
Yeah. And maybe he's the bird who took a pot shot at Larry. Come on, let's go dig him up and see if we can persuade him to talk. Come on.
Looks like we was on a wild goose chase, Ken. We nearly to the valley. We ain't cut Texas trail yet.
That's where you're wrong. Hey there. Come on. Our hunch was right about Tex and Daggett, Panhandle. Now we got to find out where they're hidden the stolen horses. Now you follow Daggett and I'll follow Tex.
Right. I'll meet you back at the bunkhouse.
Go ahead.
Start reaching. Now get moving. He went that way.
Well, there's no use of trying to follow him. Chick, you beat it over at Greely's ranch. If he's not there, phone him down to the saloon. Explain what happened and tell him I think we better get the horses out of here.
Right.
You're sleeping again, are you, Panhandle? Hey, listen. I found the stolen horses. We got to get to town and get a posse right away. Come on, wake up. Come on, Panhandle. Panhandle, wake up. Wake up. Come on.
You fool. Killing Panhandle was the worst thing you could have done.
I told you I couldn't help it. I spotted him trailing me, and I doubled back to the Burke Garden Range. I thought that'd keep him from being suspicious.
And then?
Well, I went into the bunkhouse looking for Tex, and he followed me inside. Threatened to kill me if I didn't tell him who was at the head of this horse rustling. It was either his life or mine.
Well, there's no use crying over spilled milk. But I know that Panhandle wasn't smart enough to figure out for himself that you were mixed in this deal. That was Frank Gordon's idea. He's the one we've got to worry about now. Hello? Yes, this is Jim Greely. What? Oh, all right. Tell Tex I'll be on the lookout for Gordon when he comes. And I'll be out myself to help move the herd. Yeah, all right.
What happened?
Now the fat is in the fire. Frank Gordon's discovered our hangout. Tex and the boys tried to capture him, but he got away.
Well, I'm pulling out of here before anything else happens.
Wait a minute. You'll see us through or else. Come on, we'll round up the rest of the gang, move these horses to a safer place.
So, you won't sell me another drink, huh? Well, listen, Smarterly, I could buy and sell this joint if I wanted to. And incidentally, do you know who I am? Now, what are you laughing at? I'm Frank Gordon, that's who I am. Does that mean anything to you?
Wait here.
I said, does that mean anything to you?
Why, you're crazy. Frank Gordon's been out to his ranch for the last 3-4 days.
Oh, is that so? Well, that's what you think. Listen, I'm Frank Gordon, and the fellow out at the ranch is Ken Clark. A devil I had to do my fighting for me. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at this. Look at that. Frank Gordon. This says Frank Gordon, doesn't it? Frank Gordon. See that one? Frank Gordon on there. And look at this one. Frank Gordon. Now, am I Frank Gordon or am I Frank Gordon?
Hey, I'm sorry if we've caused you any trouble, Mr. Gordon. You know, I own the silver dollar here, and suppose you come in my office and we'll just talk the matter over.
That's right. Say, you're the fattest guy. He talks too much.
Boy,
You know, I always like to meet the boss. He always gives me a free drink. You know, the funny thing, you thinking that other fellow was Gordon and I'm Gordon. There's two Gordons.
yeah. We'll have a little drink. Special stuff here I keep for my friends.
I knew I'd like you the minute I saw you. One for you.
All right, get him out on a horse. As soon as I can get the shirt, we'll leave for the hangout. Hello, operator. Get me the sheriff's office right away. Hello, Sheriff Rand? This is Jim Greely speaking.
You say you have positive proof that the man isn't Frank Gordon?
Yes, I have. His real name is Ken Clark. I have word to that effect. And also that the real Frank Gordon is missing. This Clark probably killed Gordon and is on his way to rob Kay Burke. He's supposed to be on his way into town right now. Now, you pick him up when he gets there.
Well, I'll do as you say, Jim, and thanks. Miss Burke is in my office here now. We've just formed a posse and we're starting out to search for her stolen horses. If this Ken Clark is on his way here, we ought to meet him on the road.
All right, Sheriff.
Who's Ken Clark?
He's an imposter. He's out at your ranch posing as Frank Gordon.
Are you sure?
Big Jim Greely just told me he has proof of it.
I don't believe it. If you knew him, you'd agree with me.
Well, maybe you're right. But I'm going to pick him up and question him anyway.
Sheriff, I want to see you.
Yes, and I want to see you, too. You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Frank Gordon.
Frank Gordon murdered?
Oh, don't act innocent. I've got plenty of proof.
Sheriff, I don't know what you're talking about. I can explain everything.
Yeah, well, you'll have plenty of chance to talk after you're locked up, Mr. Ken Clark.
All right, Sheriff, I am Ken Clark. Miss Burke, Panhandle's been murdered, and I've found your stolen horses. If we don't get back there where they hid them right away, the Rustlers will move them. And another thing, Sheriff, I found out that Tex Hammond and Bart Daggett mixed up in this.
That's a fine sounding yarn. Get going.
I believe he's telling the truth, Sheriff. Why don't you give him the chance to prove his story?
No, he's just trying to lie his way out of a tough spot, Kay. But I'm going to keep him in a safe place till I can check his story thoroughly. There he goes.
Say, listen, I don't think this is a bit funny. Let me loosen or lick you all two at a time.
Ah, shut up or you'll get slugged again. Get in that shack with you. Now, let's get saddled up and we'll move the herd.
There he goes.
It's the sheriff's posse.
get up from there. Get up. Come on. There you are, Sheriff. Daggett's the man Hannan was trailing when he was killed. Oughtn't be hard to get him to talk now.
Boy, it was sure my lucky day when I hired you to be me.
Good work, Ken. Come on, you.
That certainly was a bad job for me. From now on, you better try being yourself.
Oh, boy, look at that, look at that. You know, the three of us are going to be very, very happy out here. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give up all my connections back east and come out here and live the way I always wanted to.
That's what you think.
I know. Greely!
You're coming back east with me and coming right now.
Oh, no, I'm not.